Jose, tell Lakumi to get his full name and everything for us.
Welcome inside.
Mics are up, studios live. Good morning and thank you for joining us. You're tuned in and listening to Smooth 98.1. Smooth Breakfast with Valentine Ohu.
And Ayo Mairo Ese. Good morning, Lagos.
Good morning. It's time for us to come around to talk sports inside of the locker room, and we have the one, the only, Tega Supreme. Hi, Tega.
Hi.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. Tega is her name is a real name, government name is Tega Onojaife. Oganet Tega Onojaife. Tega Supreme is her handle on Twitter. You can also check out the activities of ladies in sports at LIS International. We have stories to go through, exciting stories here. But WhatsApp number for your messages is 0809 444 0981. On WhatsApp.
On Twitter, it's at smooth981fm. Use the hashtag lockerroom981. And then on YouTube, we're streaming live. So please subscribe to our YouTube channel /smooth981fm Lagos. Tega is giving you a little wave. So please wave back on YouTube.
Be nice, be nice. Let's take our stories together. The first is from about Team Nigeria at the African Track Cycling Championship in Cairo, Egypt. They've won 4 gold, 3 silver, 4 bronze medals at the end of the competition on Sunday. The championship that began on Thursday was organized by the African Cycling Confederation, CAC. Now, the championship is a qualifier for the 2020 World Cycling Championship, the 2020 Tokyo Olympics.
Yes, so you will see Nigeria at both of those events. Well, at some of the at the tournament, but some of the events. So congratulations to Team Nigeria. I didn't even know we cycled. Apparently, we do a lot of things.
Yes.
So here's what it is. Nigeria, think of any sport you know. There is some Nigerian somewhere that has been trying. The reason you probably haven't heard of him or her is that they didn't win. But I can guarantee you, and not that they are trying from, a foreign country. They are trying from Lagos. They're from Nigeria, not necessarily Lagos, but from Nigeria. So yes, Nigerians cycle and they won.
Nice.
How they will perform on the world stage, though, is a totally different kettle of fish. But the fact that we have a team that is with so little input and so little attention, traveling on the African continent and bringing back results is laudable. So congratulations to Team Nigeria. We hope you can do better and get more medals even on the world stage. Yes, we look forward to that. I was excited to read this, and thanks for making it the first story. So I'm starting on a high note. All right, looking at high notes, we go on to tennis, Australian Open to be exact. Serena Williams and Naomi Osaka into second round. Serena Williams underlined why she is the Australian Open favourite to the rapid first round win, while defending champion Naomi Osaka also advanced. Williams, chasing a record-equaling 24th Grand Slam title, took the first set in 19 minutes in a 6-0, 6-3 victory over Russia's Anastasia Potapova. Third seed Osaka started slowly against Marie Buskova before winning 6-2, 6-4. Okay, so as it is, when you watch the Australian Open, the first thing you expect from the women's side of the draw, the WTA, is big names crashing out. Serena Williams didn't do that. Potapova should have been a tricky one for her, but she bageled Potapova in the first set. Second set was a little tougher. I think what got Serena over the line was that she recognized that she was serving poorly, even as Potapova started playing better. So she wasn't getting frustrated by Potapova as much as she was pushing herself to do better, which is why the second set lasted long. Because the way it was, I think she finished first set in 19 minutes. She would have been off the court a lot earlier. She did spend an hour on the court. It was 58 minutes with all the struggle. That's how quickly she disposed of Anastasia. On the other hand, with Naomi Osaka, she looks a little more relaxed. She looks calmer. She's not giving too many commons. It's just a little fist bump here and there. She's not stressing it very well. She didn't do too much. She just did what she needed to do in the first round to get to the next round. Comfortable win. But for the other Williams sister, Nemesis came again in the form of Coco Golf. Again, it's like they sent this young girl to come and be defeating Venus.
Apparently.
At Grand Slams, because Coco Golf defeated Venus Williams this morning 7-6, 6-3. There's no hope for the young woman because the younger woman is beating her consistently. So yes, one Williams sister is out of the draw on her very first try. But congratulations to Coco Golf. Had a fantastic US Open, dragged it to the end of the season, and now she's starting on a good note, defeating, a champion like Venus Williams.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you think it's time for Venus to retire?
No.
No, she can do whatever she wants to do. I say this all the time. You can't tell an athlete what to do with themselves. It's not your record to keep. If she loses every match till the day she hands her racket, they will not collect her Grand Slams as she's won before. They will not erase it from the record.
Thank you, brilliant. I needed to ask. I wasn't suggesting she should. I needed to just ask.
Because a lot of people say, she should retire before she spoils her name. Her name is Venus Williams, and she has Grand Slams. 7 of them, and it's not going anywhere. No. So leave her.
All right. Let's move on to our next story.
Yes, please. Kike Setien may want a different Barcelona, but he needed the same old Lionel Messi on Sunday, as the Argentinian gave his new coach a winning start with the only goal in a 1-0 victory over Granada. Messi's strike in the 76th minute won a Caggy contest at the Camp Nou and prevented the much anticipated launch of Setien's new era becoming something of a dance squib. Wow. Now, victory also sends Barca back to the top of La Liga on goal difference after Real Madrid had briefly claimed first place, following their win over Sevilla on Saturday.
Okay, so I'll start from the Sevilla game on Saturday against Real Madrid. It looked like a tough tie, but Real Madrid just managed to take it. And I would say this: they played a more composed, a more mature, and a more confident football game. Sevilla did challenge them at every stop, did create chances, couldn't convert a lot of them, also gave away chances to Real Madrid. So I think if you ask, it was at every point there were questions about who was going to score next. Looked like Sevilla was going to get a result when they equalized, and then they had some momentum. Then Casemiro came and scored a goal. Just ended that celebration. Like, don't be too excited. We allowed you to score one goal, but here is another goal that you're conceding. It was done. I would say this for big games. I always question Sevilla. They come with so much heart, but you question if they can get the result in the end. And again on Saturday, they didn't get that result. It was also a bad day for Marcelo, and it's really sad. Again, it's what fans do. You would have given your best to a team, played your best football, won them trophies. Then when you start having your own turbulent times, there's no fan that will be there for you. They'll be booing you as if you're not a human being.
Not even hand fan.
There's no hand fan. Even hand fan is not there for you. It was so sad to see them boo him because the goal was an error on his part. At the end of the day, I think a little bit of respect should be shown, especially if you are a fan at the stadium. It's easy for me to abuse him from my house. He's not going to hear me.
Yes.
I'm watching on TV. But if you paid at the stadium to support your team,
he can hear your voice.
No, it cannot.
No, if you shout from...
It cannot.
They heard your voice at Barcelona.
It cannot. No. You don't know what that one. It wasn't just me shouting on my TV at home. There was some action online where they can read. So it's a lot of things. If you paid your money to support your team when you get to the pitch. Don't just go there and boo him. Then that them doing that, and with the Atletico Madrid result against Eibar, it just set up for Barcelona to answer. And I think the reason why Barcelona's game was so important it wasn't the biggest fixture of the weekend. Biggest fixture was Real Madrid Sevilla, obviously, but it was because of the new coach. Okay, you've sacked Valverde, who won the La Liga. What is this new guy going to do for you?
Yeah.
I would say this about Saint-Étienne, and it's just one game, but there's so much possession football. Of course, he's a Johan Cruyff guy, so every part of the pitch is played like the midfield. But I need to see a little more directness, because sometimes it makes it easy for teams to be able to defend against you if they know that you're still going to pass the ball around anyway. There was just always one extra pass, always searching for Messi, always trying to walk the ball into the back of the net. And some games that are a bit tough, like when you come against the likes of Real Betis, is if you see an opening, take it. I mean, there was one time that Griezmann was running in through the center. He could see the goal. He passed the ball. I said, Oga, what manner of game is this? So a little more directness will help him. But possession is great. The football looks a little better. Like I said, it's just the first game. They are looking to see how they'll go. And good news for him, he's playing the younger guys. He said when he came in that he's going to play the younger guys. He came in and he played the younger guys. Ricky Pui had a good night on the day. He brought in brought in Carlos Perez. So he started Ansu Fati. You can say that because Luis Suarez was injured, but the way that it is, he's bringing in the younger guys slowly into the mix, and you can tell where he's going to with this football. So it's looking. I wasn't really convinced, but because it's the first game, I will give him the benefit of doubt. And congratulations to Messi again. Wicked man. Cristiano Ronaldo equaled his record of goals. He scored one for good measure. I don't understand why this guy does like it. That's why they don't like him.
Chumawi Victor says Barcelona are busy passing the ball around and never create any clear chances. Please, is that the reason they employ this new coach? Because there's no difference between this new coach and elder Ernesto Oluwasegun.
Oh no, there is a difference. So you can see you can see their purpose, you can see their plan. And Valverde just put some boys on the pitch and said, "Oh yeah, kick the ball."
All right, so Charles Chidoze is asking on YouTube about the question: Nigerians do everything. Do we do swimming as well as a sport?
Oh yes,
Yes, we do.
You know
when
what?
we went to do bobsled. You know that we
do swimming. Look, you need to go to national. Hey, you know what? The next date I'm going to announce when we have the next date of swimming at the national stadium here, and they have from different categories. They have from kids to young adults. Right. So we do everything.
Nice one. Abieba Anthony says, "Hello guys, good morning. Golf just gave Venus a go and retire kind of game. Hashtag locker room 981.
But is she retiring? No.
Alright. So Ronaldo double pulls Juventus clear as Inter stalled in Lekki.
Yes. So sad one for Inter Milan. They went to Antonio Conte's village because Lecce is literally Antonio Conte's place. And then they went to fall their manager's hand. It's not fair. You go to his village and you've been playing fantastic football all season. You beat his people for good measure. He'd be happy. You know, a proud son has come back home with good results. Unfortunately, they scored that opening goal and they just couldn't double their lead. And the longer it took for them to secure the match, the more it looked like Lecce was coming in, and then Lecce gets the equalizer, and that was it, game over. And thinking about the fact that you're playing first before a Juventus side that was playing against Parma, and we're talking about a Parma that was missing some key players. It looked like they were going to get the results, so you should have, made a statement with your win, but they didn't do that. They looked a little lethargic. They looked like they were dragging on, and in recent games, it seems like their intensity has dropped. So they have to find back that fight that they had at the earliest part of the season and see if they can get it. But their loss was Juventus's gain, because Juventus came in the night. Cristiano Ronaldo scored his 2 goals. They won, and now they're 4 points clear. So they're already giving themselves breathing space. Italian Serie A is ours.
Take water.
Yes.
Did you see how it's like breathing?
Breathe out.
You know when I walk over the weekends, because that's work for me.
It is. I was just going like, okay.
I can't wait. So I'm watching again and I'm waiting like this is what I'm going to when I get to the studio. Yeah, I'm not a normal person.
Nice one.
We have to switch lanes so we can banter better with Coca-Cola. Keep your messages coming into 0809 444 0981. Remember to add a hashtag with every message that comes in next.
I like this. Look at this. Our first one from Nathan Njoku
Okay,
says,
so Dio,
1 minute.
here's what's
"Morning, Dio. How you doing? So lovely to meet you.
He's a big fan
Oh,
of Arsenal. He doesn't like
Arsenal.
Chelsea.
Chop knuckle. That's my husband's team. That's right.
Hey, bro.
Can you
Oh, yeah.
so that he can
okay.
use it?
So you listen to locker room.
Yes, I do.
So I'll do some breakdown and then you can add.
That's fine.
Yeah. 1, 2 things. So Dio.
You need diet to adjust him.
Thank you. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, let me read this. From Nathan Njoku. It says, "Please read it like the old Roger rhyme. Old Manchester is dead and gone to his grave." Gone to his grave. They brought in some buses to lift them all up. Lift them all up. The buses tried hard with nothing to show. Nothing to show. Then came up my Liverpool to beat them all up. Beat them all up. That is the end of Manchester United. This is wicked, bruv.
Let's see.
It's more real in your phone. Do you know which app?
We're lucky that we're actually starting with Manchester United.
Yeah. No, I knew that's the okay.
Why did you keep putting liners between this Coca-Cola ad? Like, why?
I said
Did you do another one?
They didn't listen. Yeah, it's studio. It's back.
Did you talk to them on Friday?
This segment is brought to you by Coca-Cola,
Coca-Cola.
the official
Like
sponsor
Joe?
of the English Premier League. Better, better with Coca-Cola.
It's time for us to banter better with Coca-Cola. Ayo, I have been hanging around you for too long. You're making me sing. Well, it's okay. We're going to banter better with Coca-Cola. Keep those hashtags coming with every single message that you send through WhatsApp 0809 444 0981 on Twitter.
It's at Smooth981FM. Use the hashtag banter better with Coca-Cola and hashtag lockerroom981.
And staying true to our promise last week, we told you the wittiest comments, the comment that's most devoid of vulgar words or derogatory statements, that's very funny, just cracks us up in the studio and is very clever. The wittiest one came from Dio Adeniro, and he's in the studio with us. Please give a round of applause to the man.
Go Dio!
Wonderful
Go Dio!
guy.
Go Dio!
Nice smile too for a Monday morning.
Yeah,
Yes,
and wearing
sir.
the right jersey too. I have to
know.
put that in.
Oh, sorry, which one? Again?
I have to put that in.
Yeah.
The right jersey for Dio.
I see.
Dio has the right jersey.
Aha, hi Dio.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Very well, very well.
Are you
Thank
proud
for
of your
having me.
club?
Yes, that's why I wore the jersey.
Really?
Please tell them
You,
the
you,
club.
you never heard?
I am an Arsenal fan.
Thank you.
Been an Arsenal fan since '95 till I
Wow,
die.
you are now man you be.
You know, we'll be starting banter. It's been a usual practice every week, every day actually, starting the banter with Arsenal. Oh, he turned his face. Guy, are you ready?
No, we're not starting
No,
about
Dio.
us now. Not today.
Not today, Dio.
today.
Dio, I had to say something though. After all that banter you're giving us on WhatsApp, don't come here and come and be smiling alone.
No, no, no,
Exactly.
no.
Give it to us.
Well, we're glad to have you. What's your Twitter handle?
I am Baba G
I am Baba
_G.
G or J.
G.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna get a lot of fans today.
I am Baba G
Ah, he has it on the
Oh,
shirt.
I love you. I love your jazzy.
Nice.
This guy came here to market. Please read my story.
Sensational Liverpool could have scored more versus Manchester United. That's Klopp's statement. He said, I quote, "We played sensational football. We could have scored more and maybe should have scored more. Then United came back at the end of the first half. In the second half, we created chances and played super football. But we're not in the business since yesterday. And we know they would come back. And they did."
Yeah, I like the way he says it. They should have scored more goals when they had possession, because there were times that Manchester United were in the game. I'd seen, I think before the game with Marcus Rashford out, I didn't really see where the goals were going to come from. Shockingly, Martial and Pereira had opportunities and they just didn't take advantage of them. But Liverpool, yes, would have had a lot more goals if they played a little better. So I think Liverpool was in gear one and they still easily got the results against Manchester United. Their consistency is just different from everybody else's in this league. And so sad one for Manchester United having to miss Rashford. I think he's out for 6 weeks. So who's going to be scoring for them? Yeah, sometimes Marshall doesn't put in the legwork. He's not as hardworking. it's a luxury car, so it's not going to lift the weight. And I think that's where the problem with Manchester United was, where they were going to get goals from, because they were certainly going to concede. The question was, could they score to cancel the goals that they conceded? And they didn't. But Liverpool played an excellent game, managed their energy, managed their time, scored goals, the goal that they needed to settle the nerves, and then scored the goal to round up, to end the discussion. So Liverpool, like I said, the trophy is already on the bus. It's remaining to arrive at Anfield so that we will crown them kings. But yes, Liverpool could have scored more goals. But I think their purpose is not scoring goals now, it's just winning trophy.
Just winning trophy. And in spirit of singing songs, Nathan Njoku seems to have caught that. He sent us a song with regards to hashtag banter better Coca-Cola. Please respond, after me. Old Manchester is dead and gone to its grave.
Gone to his grave.
They brought in some bosses to leave them all up.
Leave them all up.
The bosses tried hard with nothing to show.
Nothing to show.
Then came my Liverpool to beat them all up.
Wow.
Beat them all up.
And that is the end of Manchester United.
Okay, why did the first part of the poem sound like Old Roger, and then the second part sounded like
No wonder that. All right, okay, let's move on very quickly. Agbaya, I have to tell you, Nathan Njoku. Joe says, hashtag banter better Coca-Cola. I have been waiting for this day. Analysis on this show after the first leg was skewed towards Man U being better than Liverpool in that match. Hamba, I had to check the stats for that match. Thankfully, the goals came in the second leg. Disappointed was just 2 goals, as that match should have ended 5-1 for Liverpool. Finally, where are the Man U fans that have mouth? Yeah, talk now. LOL. Up Liverpool. We never walk alone. Hashtag banter better Coca-Cola.
Joe, okay, so this one is from a Yox. It says, funny enough, Manchester United had chances to score too. Liverpool also looked shaken when we put on high press.
Okay, Ayox, your messages should come with hashtag banter better with Coca-Cola. We are not reading it.
Like this one. Emmanuel from Makoka says, hashtag banter better with Coca-Cola. Definition of a clown. When a team lose their match but laugh at them because they thought they would win. Interesting.
hashtag banter better Coca-Cola. Love your guest, Baba G. Good voice, calm disposition, witty, and so on. But he's an Arsenal fan. Oh well, he's only human. No one is perfect.
Yeah.
Love it.
How are you going to take that sitting down?
Hell no.
So, Pius has come with the Arsenal band. Hashtag banter better Coca-Cola. Hashtag Arsenal out. See, I'm very soon to go to here. Hashtag Ateta out. Arsenal fans, how far? And then he says, your village people are strong when you have 70% possession, 19 shots to 7, 4 shots on target, yet one of their 2 shots, and it's game over. Chelsea, Kiwi.
Well done.
Nice one.
Keep them coming. Emeka from Amor says, hashtag banter better with Coca-Cola. I think Arsenal should consider suing the EPL for unscrupulous VAR decisions. It's like the EPL officials and INEC are in the same WhatsApp group. That you have to agree. So lastly, I hope United defender Van Bissaka slept well after Firmino ate him like our going at bread yesterday. Wow.
All right, nice one, guys. Thank you so much. We move on to our next story. Pep Guardiola, Man City let down by wrong decision in Crystal Palace draw. Guardiola said at 2-1, it's just not allowed that Zaha runs. It's simple, but we allowed them, and after we conceded the goal. It was a decision. The concentration is always there. It was a wrong decision. We are going to solve it and improve it. In that position, we had to have the back there and not let them run. It's simple. In this situation, we cannot let them run.
Yes, and I totally agree. The minute I saw sorry, what's his name again now? Take Stones. Did not stop Zaha from crossing that ball. It looked like it was all over, because it required anybody or even the wind to just blow and the ball will be in the back of the net. So I would say this again. There was criticism about John Stones before. Remember when Pep Guardiola had said, we've taught John Stones everything he knows. We know we've given him the opportunity. It's now up to him if he's going to have a successful season or not. He was literally giving up on him. And then he puts you in a match that they needed to win, and you make a mistake like that. I know that Zaha is fast. I know that he's tricky, but sometimes your starting point and your position as a defender determines what the guy is going to do. Yes, you stopped him from scoring, but just push him out wide so that by the time his cross is coming in, if his cross can even come in, it will be a corner and to let he was clearly beaten. John Stones was clearly beaten. So for me, that shouldn't have been allowed. But they did start the game very slowly. They created a few chances in the first half. They just didn't score them. And then they came into second half, had a better second half. Amazing Aguero again. Unfortunately, they couldn't convert those into goals and they drew. But like I said, season is over. So they're just playing for second. Luckily for them, Leicester City also lost. So
All right, so Yemi Richard says Arsenal remains undefeated this decade. Hashtag banter better.
Abi, last na draw.
And we have this one from Diego Kingston. It says hashtag banter better with Coca-Cola. What I find so difficult to understand is what Lampard's season will end. Yes, will end. That I don't see in front of my TV. I'm beginning to feel he's sentimental. Please, for Jurgen Klopp, he's a tactical genius. Kudos to him, and I doff my hat.
All right, and then we have the next comment here from Mario from Satellite Town. With the way Dio's smile was described, it seems like his smile is better than the future of his darling team Arsenal. Hashtag Coca-Cola. Lovely. That's how Mario. That's hashtag. And then we have from Lara, United shall rise again. Hashtag banter better Coca-Cola. We hope along with you. Bash from Yaba says hashtag banter better Coca-Cola. I laugh in Hausa at people who put all the blame on Valverde. Tega is talking about directness. Now, was it not possession she wanted? She's now looking for funny excuses to support a Legbere coach. That is why armchair pundits are a big problem in sports. You went there?
Okay.
Yeah, finished. Let me see his number. Let me break protocol. Because I wasn't looking for possession. I was looking for performance, but
Okay. Somebody thinks that Arsenal deserved more against Sheffield United, and that's Mikel Arteta. In his words, quote, "I'm very disappointed today. I think the performance deserved 3 points, and I think we lost 2 points." He continues, "In the Premier League, if we do not put the game to bed, then in the last 10 or 15 minutes, this type of team just needs a long ball, a second ball, a set piece, and you can give the points away. That's it."
He's doing my job.
Apparently.
That's not your job, Arteta. Your job is to make sure that they put the game to bed and then they don't concede against this team with one long ball. That's your job. My job is to say the thing you just said now. So as you've said it now, what do you want me to say? Nothing. Dayo, take over.
As a premium fan, I need Arsenal fans to realize we're still rebuilding.
Okay.
But the problem now is we need to get the right players. And I hear the talk of John Stones. The only John Stones I know that Zaha turned inside out and outside.
Yeah.
He's not good enough for us now. So John Stones is the rejected stone that can never be the cornerstone.
I have another one for you.
Yes.
Yeah, just listen.
Yes.
Charles Chide says, how did an Arsenal fan make it through the traffic this morning? They couldn't even make two ordinary Sheffield last weekend.
Oh, wow.
Better with Coca-Cola.
You're in trouble, Diane.
And then Audrey from the abroad says, we need Firmino in our ministry for budget and planning. The way he cut one Basaka, if he cut our expenditure like that, national budget might be like 250,000.
Wow. Educate here says hashtag banter better with Coca-Cola, hashtag lockroom91. After building your house away from home, an uncommon club demolished the house built by Chelsea and just put up an impressive Newcastle and gave them a view not strong enough to keep them in 4th place.
Newcastle, get it? Love it. Mario from Satellite Town says, see that Liverpool versus Manchester United match. If they like, let them replay it in heaven. United will still lose. Ole, thief at the wheel at Ed. Woodward shopping in the market for deadwood player.
Wow.
Hashtag banter better with Coca-Cola.
All right, the next one here from Zizi Classic. It's hashtag banter better with Coca-Cola. Dayo and Ayo, I greet you too in Arsenal. Never walk alone.
Thank you so much. We greet you too in Arsenal.
Yeah, we do.
Digwa says, I hear Firmino cut one Bisaka into two Bisaka. Oh!
Next one.
Love it.
What is going on?
What is that?
It's just Monday, guys. Take it easy.
I raised the bar.
Hashtag banter better with Coca-Cola. This one, please, from Soji. Soji, please add your name the next time you're sending a message. Said big ups to Arsenal fan there. I'm feeling you, proud of you.
Me too. I'm proud of you, Dayo. I have to stand up for you. I have to stand up for what is right.
Yes, sir.
All right, on YouTube, let's see if there's some love on
Yes,
there.
please.
Yep. All right, we go on to Olufemi Omotaya says that, hey, Dayo, nice one, bad guy. Then he says, from records, we know that Pep Guardiola's magic begins to wane after the third season.
Yep.
He's been exceptional for City, but now it's time to go home. Hashtag banter better with Coca-Cola.
So go on,
Actually,
sabbatical.
hashtag it's time for us to go home.
Oh.
Thank you so much, Dio.
Thank you
Dio,
very
Twitter
much for
handle
having me.
again because we need to continue this conversation
Yeah.
online.
At IamBaba_G.
Yes. And if you see him today, he's wearing an Arsenal jersey that's
Yes.
an unusual color.
I'm proud.
But the back of it has his Twitter handle, so feel free to say hi to Dio when you see him on
And
the
for
road.
the haters, it's unfortunate that an Arsenal fan raised the bar, so you have to keep up.
Have
to keep
Our T-set Arsenal fans.
Yeah.
Please
Bad
wrap up the
manners.
show. Wrap up the show. Wrap up the show.
What's
Let
up?
them go.
This segment was brought to you by Coca-Cola, and this has been the Locker Room 981.
That was really nice.
Photo time.
I'll take a picture with you. If you
Yes.
came in another jersey, I'll definitely have
No, I'm an Arsenal fan. For life.
Fashion sponsor of the
Alright,
English
guys.
Premier
So
League.
when you post this,
Better
hashtag
with
banter better with
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola.
We have Valentino.
Valentino.
Come and take with the
I need
premium
to stay
team.
with the Arsenal.
Yeah, of course. Of course. That's the head.
Let me shoot the chair.
We're ready out now. We're ready.
Okay,
It was too
okay,
funny.
okay.
We doing segregation.
Yes.